New York. Since the New York Times published allegations of UAL harassment and assault against Hollywood mogul Harvey Weinstein in October, multiple men in entertainment, media and politics in the U.S. and beyond have faced allegations ranging from inappropriate behavior to forced UAL misconduct to rape. To be sure, prominent men have faced UAL misconduct claims before. But the accusations against Weinstein have opened a floodgate, sparked an international conversation and put new pressure on companies, industries, and political leaders to respond. President Donald Trump has condemned some of the accused, been more muted about others, and found himself again being asked about UAL harassment and misconduct allegations leveled against him during last year's presidential campaign. The Republican says they're fake. The Me Too moment is also prompting re-examination of past UAL misconduct claims against powerful men, including Democratic former President Bill Clinton in the 1990s. He was impeached and then acquitted of perjury and obstruction of lawmakers' investigation into his UAL encounters with a White House intern, and he settled a UAL harassment lawsuit stemming from his time as Arkansas governor. A look at some of the men accused since the Weinstein accusations emerged. Entertainment. Celebrity chef John Besh, accused by 25 women of UAL harassment. He has stepped down from the company he founded. Singer Nick Carter, accused by pop singer Melissa Schumann of raping her approximately 15 years ago. Carter has denied her allegations. Comedian Louis C.K., accused by 5 women of UAL misconduct. Planned release of film I Love You, Daddy halted. Netflix special cancelled. He says the allegations are true and has apologized. Cinefamily executives Hadrian B. Love and Shadi Al-Nashai, accused of UAL misconduct. Movie theater shut down in the wake of allegations due to crippling debt. Actor Richard Dreyfuss, one woman alleges UAL harassment. He denies the allegation. Film producer Adam Fields, accused of offering a promotion to a woman at his former employer, Relativity Media, in exchange for. He has denied the allegations. Director-producer Gary Goddard, accused by one man of orally molesting him when the man was 12. He denies the allegation. Casting employee Andy Henry, admitted to urging women to take off their clothes during coaching sessions in 2008 while working on the CSI series. He was fired by his current employer. Actor Dustin Hoffman, accused by woman of UAL harassing when she was 17. He has apologized for his behavior. Actor Robert Knepper, accused by one woman of UAL assault. He denies the allegations. Showrunner Andrew Kreisberg, accused by 19 women of UAL harassment and inappropriate touching. The Supergirl and Arrow showrunner has been suspended by Warner Brothers Television Group. He told Variety he has made comments on women's appearances and clothes but they were not utilized. Pixar and Disney Animation chief John Lasseter, accused by several women of unwanted touching and has announced he is taking a 6-month leave of absence. He has acknowledged some missteps with employees and apologized for any behavior that made workers uncomfortable. Actor Jeremy Piven, accused by 3 women of UAL misconduct. He denies all allegations. Filmmaker Brett Ratner, accused by at least 6 women of UAL harassment. Playboy shelved projects with Ratner and Ratner stepped away from Warner Brothers related activities. He denies the allegations. Comedy festival organizer Gilbert Rosen, accused by at least 9 women of orally harassing or orally assaulting them. Rosen stepped down as president of Montreal's renowned Just for Laughs festival and apologized to all those I have offended during my life. Producer Chris Savino, accused of harassing up to 12 women. Fired from Nickelodeon. He has apologized for his behavior. Actor Steven Seagal, accused by 2 women of rape. He denies the allegations. Def Jam Records mogul Russell Simmons, accused by model Carrie Clausen Kaligi of coercing her to perform a act and later penetrating her without her consent in his New York apartment in 1991. Simmons has disputed her account, saying the relationship was consensual. Actor Tom Sizemore, accused of groping an 11-year-old actress in 2003. Utah prosecutors declined to file charges, citing witness and evidence problems. He denies the allegation. Actor Kevin Spacey, accused by at least 24 men of UAL misconduct or assault. London police reportedly investigating 2 UAL assaults. Fired from House of Cards and replaced in Ridley Scott's completed film All the Money in the World. Massachusetts prosecutors are investigating one allegation. His former publicist has said he is seeking unspecified treatment. Actor Jeffrey Tambor, 2 women, an actress on his show Transparent and his assistant, allege UAL misconduct. He denies the allegation, saying in a statement that he has never been a predator, ever. Tamber said this week he doesn't see how he can return to the Amazon series. Actor George Takei, one man alleges UAL assault. He denies the allegation. Writer-director James Chubak, accused by hundreds of women of UAL harassment. Beverly Hills police investigating complaints. He has denied the allegations to the Los Angeles Times. Mad Men creator Matthew Weiner, accused by one woman of UAL harassment. He denies the allegation. Producer Harvey Weinstein, accused by dozens of women of UAL harassment or UAL assaults, including rape. Fired by the Weinstein Co., and expelled from various professional guilds. Under investigation by police departments in New York, London, Beverly Hills and Los Angeles. Weinstein denies all allegations of non-consensual, but he has apologized for causing a lot of pain with the way I've behaved with colleagues in the past. Actor Ed Westwick, accused by two women of UAL assault. The BBC pulled an Agatha Christie adaptation from its television schedule and halted production on a second sitcom starring the former Gossip Girl actor. Los Angeles police are investigating. He denies the allegations. Media, Publishing and Business, Billboard magazine executive Stephen Blackwell, accused of UAL harassment by one woman. He has resigned from the magazine. Penguin Random House art director Giuseppe Castellano, accused by one woman of UAL harassment. Penguin Random House is investigating. Castellano has not commented. New Republic publisher Hamilton Fish, multiple UAL harassment allegations. He has resigned from the magazine. Journalist Mark Halperin, accused of harassing about 12 women while at ABC News. Book contract terminated. Fired from job at NBC News. He has denied some of the allegations. Art Forum publisher Knight Landisman, accused by multiple women of UAL harassment and sued by one woman. He has resigned from the magazine. NPR News chief Michael Oreskes, accused of inappropriate behavior or UAL harassment by at least 4 women while at the New York Times, NPR and the Associated Press. He has been ousted from NPR. Amazon executive Roy Price, accused by one woman of UAL harassment. He resigned from Amazon. PBS and CBS host Charlie Rose, accused by several women of unwanted UAL advances, groping and grabbing women, walking naked in front of them or making lewd phone calls. He has apologized for his behavior, but has questioned the accuracy of some of the accounts. New York Times White House reporter Glenn Thrush, accused of making drunken, unwanted advances on women. He disputes some of the accusations but has said he had a drinking problem and apologized for any situation where I behaved inappropriately. Webster Public Relations CEO Kurt Webster, accused of UAL assault by one woman. Firm renamed and Webster is taking time away. Rolling Stone publisher Jan Winter, accused by one man of UAL harassment. He says he did not intend to make the accuser uncomfortable. New Republic editor Leon Wieseltier, accused of bully harassing numerous women. Removed from the masthead of The Atlantic magazine. He has apologized for his behavior. NBC News booker Matt Zimmerman, accused of inappropriate conduct by multiple women at the network. He was fired from NBC, Politics. Florida Democratic Party Chairman Stephen Biddle, accused of bully inappropriate comments and behavior toward a number of women. Biddle resigned. Meanwhile, Democratic State Sen. Jeff Clements resigned after a report that he had an extramarital affair with a lobbyist, and Republican State Sen. Jack Latvala is being investigated by the Senate over allegations of harassment and groping. Latvala has denied the allegations. Former President George H.W. Bush, accused of patting 7 women below the waist while posing for photos with them in recent years, well after he left office. The 93-year-old Republican has issued repeated apologies through a spokesman to anyone he has offended, with the spokesman noting that the former president uses a wheelchair and that his arm sinks below people's waists when they take photos with him. U.S. Rep. John Conyers D. Mish, accused of UAL harassment toward staffers in his office, and has settled one claim of harassment. He has denied the allegations, even the one he settled. 2 Minnesota state lawmakers, Democratic Sen. Dan Schoen and Republican Rep. Tony Cornish, said they would resign after they were accused of misdeeds that ranged from groping colleagues to persistent unwanted UAL advances and ting. British Defense Secretary Michael Fallon, accused of inappropriate advances on 2 women, the Conservative resigned. Sexual harassment and assault allegations have also emerged against a number of other UK political figures. Labour Party legislator Carl Sargent is believed to have taken his own life after harassment allegations cost him his post as the Welsh Government's Cabinet Secretary for Communities and Children. He had asked for an independent inquiry to clear his name. US Sen. L. Franken DMINN. Accused of forcibly kissing a woman while rehearsing for a 2006 USO tour. Franken also was photographed with his hands over her breasts as she slipped. Franken has apologized while maintaining that he remembered the rehearsal differently. Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell has called for an ethics investigation of Franken. Kentucky House Speaker Jeff Hoover stepped down as Speaker this month after news surfaced that the Republican had settled a UAL harassment claim from a GOP caucus staffer. Hoover denied the harassment allegation but said he sent consensual yet inappropriate text messages. He remains in the legislature. U.S. Senate candidate Roy Moore Arala, accused of bully assaulting two women decades ago when they were teenagers. About a half-dozen other women have accused Moore of inappropriate conduct. The former state Supreme Court Chief Justice denies the allegations. He has rebuffed pressure from national Republican leaders to step aside. The state GOP is standing by him. Sports. International Olympic Committee member Alex Gilady, accused by two women of rape and by two others of inappropriate conduct. Gilady denied the rape accusations, said he didn't recall one of the other allegations, but acknowledged a claim had propositioned a woman during a job interview 25 years ago was mainly correct. He stepped down as president of an Israeli broadcasting company he founded. The IOC has said it is looking into the allegations. Former South African Soccer Association President Danny Jordaan, accused by former Member of Parliament Jennifer Ferguson of raping her in 1993. Jordaan denies the accusation.